We were talking earlier about bonus payments for executives at Nortel. The company's in bankruptcy protection, and it's laid off a lot of workers without severance pay. But it wants to make sure it keeps some key executives, and so decided to pay them extra. Henry Jervieski represents a group of Nortel workers who found that unfair and went to court to try to stop the deal. So the bankruptcy court has approved the bonus plan for 8 Nortel executives.
Yes.
What's your reaction to that?
Well, Justice Marowitz, the judge that gave the ruling, is a super intellectual, and generally his conclusions are very legally sound. However, as a matter of principle, we strenuously object to Nortel executives taking bonuses at this time when the company is bleeding $1 billion a year, and we have over 1,100 severed employees that barely can meet the necessities of life. So we believe that this behavior is inappropriate.
So what can you do now? What are your legal options? Can you appeal this decision?
We definitely could appeal the decision. However, we have to look at the greater good. Essentially, we would like to get concessions from Nortel up front with respect to our severed employee class. In other words, have Nortel pay off all of our severed employees, and we will make sure that the insolvency proceedings go smoothly with respect to our terminated employee class.
Okay, so let's just back up a little bit, because you're representing a group that did not get any severance pay.
Correct.
So you're suggesting that, wait a second, before you pay these executives, maybe you should deal with some of these workers who did not get severance pay and actually pay them.
Right.
Do you have any indication that Nortel is going to do that? Because they didn't do that when they let the workers go.
Our indications that at the current time Nortel is not going to do it. We hope through exercising influence on these insolvency proceedings, through the great headcount number that we have of the severed employees, to convince Nortel that it is in their best interest to do so. And to amplify your point, we believe that the plane should be equalized, that if the senior leadership team is able to extract this amount of funds at this time, under these circumstances, which, by the way, is about 25% of the gross claim of my clients, then they should be able to pay my clients as well.
Nortel management says the bonuses are necessary to maintain morale while they restructure, and that to lose all of their senior executives at this time would not enable them to go through this restructuring process smoothly. What do you say to that argument?
Well, our view is that standard human resource consulting language. I mean, at the very least, if they need to retain these highly talented employees, do not give them the bonus. Let's see if they quit in this economy. The answer is that they won't quit in this economy, and they'll keep doing their job because they're highly well paid as it is, and these bonuses are above and beyond what they should be being paid at this point in time, in our view.
So if that's true, then why do you think Nortel is doing this? What explanation have they given you for the fact that they're not going to pay out any severances to the employees that you represent, but they are going to pay these retention bonuses to top executives?
We have not received a logical or legitimate explanation to that disparity. However, to answer your question bluntly, it's human nature that when you have the keys to the car, to take it for a drive. It's also human nature that when you are in control of a large amount of cash that could disappear very easily in a very short amount of time, that you try to lay your claim as soon as possible.
I'm getting the sense from the tone of your voice that the people that you represent are furious.
Of course they're furious.
Just how, can you give me a sense of just how angry they are about this?
My clients call me at midnight and later to talk to me about these issues. They are sleepless. They are losing appetite. Their daily lives have lost functionality, and it's extremely difficult for them to move on and to try to find other jobs, especially in this economy and under these circumstances. So it has greatly affected hundreds, if not thousands, of severed Nortel employees, and they're going to be more. The estimates are that there'll be about 3,200 total class members that we represent at the end of the day.
Henry, good of you to come in on a short notice and speak to us about this. Thanks very much.
With pleasure. Thank you.